once a week for 3 months, and go from there. I am filming on my new iPhone, the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I'm in cinematic mode. Cinematic. We're testing it out, seeing how it works. I'm obviously very sleepy. I've got midterms coming up. So I'm doing the best that I can. A lot of the things I'm going to show in this video are birthday presents to myself, from myself, to myself, because that's what birthdays are when you're grown up. Let's get it poppin'. Why did I just say that? Let's get started. Okay, so first, the cinematic mode is something else. It's like not. I'm trying to show you these earrings. Okay, anyways, they like twist. It's one earring. It looks like two little hoops. But it's one earring that twists through. My friend Haley got me these. I made a little wish list. I've been wanting these. They're very simple. They're in rose gold. They're like a little everyday. They're super comfy to like sleep in because I sleep in them and I've been wearing them every day. Next, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. It's a gold necklace and it says B. My boyfriend Patrick got me this P for Patrick from a local jewelry shop in my area, and he picked the font and they engraved it in the shop, so that's very special. I bought myself some jewelry from Ana Luisa. I have this gold chain. It's plain, but I like the short length of it because it layers nicely. I bought a few other necklaces from Ana Luisa, but I don't have them on and I didn't grab them to show. But I also got a couple of rings. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. So that one I've had. This one is new. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to show, but it looks like that. And then I got this one, which is just like a chain link ring. They're both gold and they're so pretty. So those are the jewelry items. Also from my friend Haley is this beanie. It says TNA. This is from Aritzia. No, this isn't weed. This is not weed. This is not weed. It's tea. That she made me. Okay, she wrote on the top, mugwort, chamomile, lavender, rose, and skullcap for dreams. Haven't tried it yet. But I'm excited to try it. And then my friend Kate also made me this perfume oil. She made me a soap for Christmas, and this is in like the same scent as the soap. I love her. She's so crafty and thoughtful. I love how this smells. I've been wearing it, putting it on every night before bed as my like sleepy scent. Oh, it's like floral and warm and delicious, and I love it so much. So much. Okay. I have like a couple more gifts from other people, and then I'll get on to what I bought myself. So I've got this mug. It says Aquarius with the Aquarius constellation. It also comes with like a little topper and a matching stirring spoon. This is from my sister, Margot. Okay. And then I don't out of stock. So it was like on back order. So I just got it like right after my birthday, like a week ago. I love these like fabric-y sounds. And I got the blue one because it matches my living room. Should I do an apartment tour? We've been here for a few months and it's on its way to being like decorated and finished. So I'm thinking about doing an apartment tour maybe in a couple of weeks. So that is the iHome. Okay. Next. I bought myself a variety pack of the Jelly Roll Moonlight pens. I think it came with 24 or 25. I just grabbed a couple of them to show you because I took them out of the box. I have like a pen organizer thing on my desk. So they're all like in the organizer, so I don't have the box with them. But I specifically bought these for my book journal. I have the Archer and Olive that's got white, black, and brown pages, and the brown pages, they're like cardboard color, like that shade of brown, so a lot of my pens and stuff show up on them, but I think these will be better. But specifically for the black pages, I needed pens that were going to be bright colors that would show up on the black, so I'm super excited about these. They just came in yesterday, so I did a little color test. But also let me know if you want to see a book journal video, because I update my book journal daily, and maybe I will do a video where I do my March spreads. But yes, so these are the Jelly Roll, the Moonlight collection. Okay. Well, that might have been kind of loud. Okay, so I'm saving all of the books for last in case you don't care about books, because I do have a lot of book content on my page. So I'm saving the books for last. But it certainly wouldn't be any kind of haul without books. Okay. So I got this game. It's called Side Effects. SIDEFFECTS. Side Effects. It's good to have group games and like party games, but I've been wanting more games that are two-player games, because more often than not, Patrick and I play games, just the two of us at home. We probably have a game night at least once a week, if not more. So this will be fun to try. It's like a strategy card game, I guess. I don't know, it looked interesting. And it says 2 to 8 players, so I picked it up. stairs and ladders, tavern brawls, and summer feats. Spot a huge cast of Shakespearean characters and historical figures as you go. I am a big nerd and a Shakespeare fan as well. I also thought this puzzle was beautiful, and I can't wait to frame it and put it up above my bookshelf. Okay. Oh, this is huge. Okay. I don't know how to hold it. This is called Mansions of Madness. MANSIONS of MADNESS. Mansions of Madness. Whoa. A game of exploration, mystery, and horror. So, one of the workers at Barnes & Noble recommended this to me. It is a 2 to 3 hour high fantasy epic board game. It was a pretty penny. But this will make for an absolutely epic game night. I am so excited to learn how to play. Yeah, I can't wait. Let me know if you've ever played this game. I've never heard of it, but we are sure to have a blast learning how to play it. And it's massive. Okay, on to the books. So, my friend Haley asked for my TBR list. TBR. So I sent her a link to my Goodreads, and my TBR has several hundred books on it. So I was really excited to see what she would pick out, because literally hundreds of options. I was so excited. And she picked up this absolute behemoth epic fantasy, The Priory of the Orange Tree. This cover is absolutely stunning. All of the blue in the dragon and the lettering is raised and metallic. She is thick, but Haley said she ordered a copy for herself, so we can kind of read it at the same time, which is really exciting. I'm thinking maybe I'll tackle this during spring break. Because it's huge and I've heard so much about it. Maybe I will do a dedicated video. But this is The Priory of the Orange Tree. All I know is that it is an epic fantasy. It's not a series, it's just I've also heard it referred to as Game of Thrones for lesbians, which sounds amazing. I've actually never read the Games of Thrones books, nor have I seen the show. I know, what am I doing? But Haley has read all of the Games of Thrones books. Anyways, I'm so excited. The Priory of the Orange Tree. Okay. And the rest of these books I bought myself. As many of you know, I get the majority of my books from my local library. I also do buy some books occasionally from my local bookstore. bookstore in walking distance that I am a rewards member at and I love. But majority of the books I read come from my local library or my personal collection. I've been buying more books lately for funsies, but yeah, I usually don't buy books that I haven't read yet, just because it ends up being a waste if I don't like it. But yeah, I decided to treat myself, buy some books. At my most recent trip to Barnes & Noble. So this first book is my lovely wife by Samantha Downing. Most of the books, I think almost every book I bought is on my TBR, so a lot of times I don't remember what books are about because I hear about them or I see them or somebody that I trust recommends it, so I add it to my TBR, and then I'll pick them up not remembering what they're about, so it's kind of like a fun surprise. But this is definitely like a thriller novel, it looks like. I think it's a domestic thriller since it's called My Lovely Wife. So I'm excited. Don't know when I'll get to it because I'm currently reading a few books, but okay. Next, I picked up Latitudes of Longing. Look how beautiful this book is, literally. Like, it's so pretty. No idea what this one's about. I actually don't remember at all. But, again, if it's on my TBR, I obviously wanted to read it. It says on the front, a marvel of magical realism. Okay, that's all I need to know. I'm so excited. It looks like it'll be a really quick read. It's so beautiful, and that's part of why I was drawn to it. Again, it was already on my TBR, but I just saw it and I was like, yes, need it, love it. Four more. Okay, I'm so excited about this. This is Green Glass House by Kate Milford. This is actually a middle grade, which it's a middle grade mystery. I never ever read middle grade. I hardly even read young adult. I pretty much stick to adult novels. It's just my preference, but I remember, oh my gosh, what is her name? I can picture her face. I'll tag her down below. I feel like I don't want to say her name and be wrong. Of course, as soon as I end this video, I'm going to be like, oh duh, it's blah blah blah. She has like short dark brown hair. She always wears a hat and she has the most beautiful library. But she recommended Green Glass House. She reads a lot of middle grade and young adult books. But yeah, it's won the Edgar Award for Best Juvenile Mystery. But it's just giving winter. I mean, just look at that cover. It looks beautiful. Like, don't you want to read about this? Like, what is this? I'm obsessed. So, I can't wait. It just looks very, very cozy. And I've been drawn to more children's books lately, because I've been rereading Harry Potter, and this is my first time. I've reread the series several times, but this is my first time rereading Harry Potter as an adult, and obviously I love it, but it's like making me just feel nostalgic, and like I'm just trying to heal my inner child like everyone else, but also because I have a niece who is just over 7 months old, and obviously she's a long ways away from reading books like this, but I'm just like getting so excited and wanting to, like, in the future share so many amazing children's books with her. So in a few years maybe I'll be reading her Green Glass House. Okay, next is, no one is talking about this. No one is talking about this, by Patricia Lockwood. Also, beautiful cover. Stunning. Brown cow stunning. If you know, you know. Whoa. One of New York Times 10 best books of the year. I think this one is about social media. It's like, I think it's like a a magical realism fiction book about social media. On the back, I don't like watching ASMR videos where they like read the backs of the books. I think that's boring. But the like tagline says, a profound modern meditation on love, language, and human connection. So again, a quick little read. I've heard great things about it. Okay. This was an impulse buy. I have hundreds of books on my TBR, so I almost never buy random books because there are so many books that I want to read that I have yet to read. But this cover just leapt out at me. These are all raised, these like little squares. But this is called Fake Accounts by Lauren Euler. It's beautiful. What is this? I didn't even read the back. I literally was just like, got it, picked it up. I wanted it. Okay. It seems like it's just kind of like slice of life fiction. Oh, okay. I don't want to read the whole back, but basically she finds the protagonist, the narrator, finds out that her partner is an internet conspiracy theorist, kind of like QAnon. If you don't know what QAnon is, go search it on Twitter. No, I'm just kidding. That feels like inciting violence. But again, quick little read. Am I the only book-ish person that does not like hardbacks? New books always come out in hardback, and there's so many new books I want to read, but I will read them from my library and then buy them when the paperback edition comes out, because I don't really like to read hardbacks, and I can't explain it. I don't know why. I just prefer paperbacks, and I will die on that hill. So it's very, very rare that I purchase a hardback book. Oh, I like that. Okay. And the last book I picked up is The Mother-in-Law by Sally Hepworth. So, I read a Sally Hepworth book this month that I gave 5 stars. I will be doing a wrap-up video at the end of this month for January and February because I ran out of time to do one for January. Where I'll talk more about it, but I gave it a 5-star. I absolutely loved it, and so I was like, I'm buying a Sally Hepworth book because I adored her writing. So, she writes thriller novels, or at least the one I read was a thriller, and this appears to be a thriller as well. Thank you so much for watching my little haul. Happy birthday to my fellow Aquarian babes. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you feel relaxed. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. I hope you have a wonderful